Goody with Marines and tank. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
That's right.
Countdown on the way.
And Zomax, you're going to take it.
All right, I'll do the intro for you guys.
Roll. Intro.
Oh, you want me to sing it?
Oh, no, you don't need to sing it. But anyways, welcome everybody to Imba TV, where everything is in balance. We've got Empire Cause facing Goody right now. This is game number 2 of this series. This is the SC2TV.RU Invitational, and there's $700 on the line. As I had said before, this is preluding right into the next match of the King of the Month. Goody is in that match, and we're going to see that after this event, or after this game finish, or this series finishes up. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop tripping over my words and leave it off to you,
And
Zomax.
here we go. We've got Empire Cause spawning in the north part of the position with Goody on the opposite side. Nothing too exciting going on right now. Are you following my camera?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Probably
I'll
should
try
have
to look
stated.
at some. I will look at something important.
All right. Jim, you want to provide the backhand commentary?
I'm actually handling something else right now,
Okay,
having
no
to do
problem.
with King of the Month.
No problem. All right. Anyways, so Empire Cause will go ahead and send out his first SCV to build his first supply depot. Imagine that.
He's going for a wall for Cause, and the other guy's opting to spread out and get a little extra vision behind his mineral line. I think the mineral line is actually there's a lot more space behind that right position than there is behind the other position.
Yeah, that's how it
probably
looks.
a good place to put that bunker.
Or you mean supply depot? Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, the supply depot. Yeah. The purple's base is much larger than the yellow one.
Well, we're seeing a mirrored match so far because there's nothing else you can really build, but we do see that a first scout is out by Goody. No scout out yet as of now from Cause, but Cause will probably send out this SCV that's building on that bunker. I mean, barracks. Now you got me saying bunkers, man. Way to go.
Yeah. Empire Cause is opted to take his gas a little bit earlier than Goody. Both their barracks are going to be taken down just about the same time. Give me 2 minutes.
So Goody does enter into Cause's base, and we'll see the barracks and the wall off fashion type build. Fashion type build. Listen to me. We do see a wall off type build here for Goody as well, looking like it's mirrored. Can you believe it? Okay, here we go. We've got a second refinery going down from Goody right now, as there's only one refinery from Cause at the moment. Cause looks like he is saving up for the expansion as he sends out that SCV. He's going to gather some minerals and then have enough to place down that command center. There it is. The command center is down. Goody is not going for early expand, but we have Cause going for early expand. Goody does have...
Keeping that SCV around so he can get that Marine kill, maybe?
And we do see a factory going down from Goody right now.
Factory against fast expand build. And there's the factory. What's he doing with all those extra mineral? Ah, he's collecting gas instead of mineral.
And it looks like a factory and another barracks are going down for Cause right now. Nothing too much else happening. No cheese, just expanding for Cause and Goody, with a standard opening. We do see an expansion going down from Goody at the moment.
Goody's got a ton of gas. What's he going to spend it on?
That's true. Up to about 300 in the gas. We do see a tech lab going down on the factory.
There's our starport coming down for Goody.
That's right. Looks like a 1-1-1.
We might be seeing some Raven harass on that mineral line. That would be pretty effective. It's a short distance with that. A little bit of auto turrets. That would be a pain in the ass to deal with. But other than that second barracks, we're pretty much mirrored across the board. And there's the command center for Goody going down. So we're We're going to reach a state of equilibrium pretty quickly. But Koss is probably going to end up being ahead, at least in the mineral count. SCV-wise, we're at equality. Give or take those mules. So we're 24 to 22 SCVs.
Koss's first flying unit is going to be a Viking. So that could shut down any... But Goody's first flying unit is a Viking as well. So...
Yeah, Goody's pumping out those tanks, so he's going to go with his... He's going to go with what he knows, and we're going to get some Hellions coming out. Unless he's going to do a Viking swap here on this tech lab. That's probably what he's going.
And at this point, Koss has got 10 Marines to Goody's 5. But he's not really in this type of map, and these two Vikings are going to go at it in this. And Goody's going to back off. They both destroy each other, so both Vikings go down. Koss has extra Marines over and above 5 more than Goody, but in this type of map, with the destructible rocks in place, it's pretty tough for him to use those extra Marines to his advantage. Notice that Koss is building an engineering bay where Goody wants to plant his expansion orbital command. And so Goody's going to have to go out and destroy it. So that's a nice delay tactic by Koss. Koss is still living off of 1 refinery, and we are 8 minutes into the game. So there's a pretty big contrast there. Goody, on the other hand, has gotten a really gas-heavy build up to this point.
Also, it should be noted that that wall that Goody's got right now is going to keep any Hellions rushing up there and getting into his mineral line. But at the end of the game, those buildings that are in the front of his base are just going to be tank fodder. So if Koss can manage to push his tanks close enough to get them in range of those buildings, that's going to put him at a... It's going to give him some pretty nice targets to shoot at.
And here comes 7 Marines inside a medevac dropship from Koss's base. And they're going to do a little end around, and he's going to try to drop them in the back of Goody's main base. However, Goody's got a siege tank in place, and it's going to make it tough for these Marines to do a heck of a lot of damage. Yeah, the tank is able to hit them. And here comes a couple of Hellions to support the tank. Koss is going to have to back off. Now, Koss is at 46 SCVs. Goody's at 32 SCVs. And Goody has got 4 refineries. He just loves that gas. Koss has just recently gotten refineries 2 and 3. And notice that Goody's Viking managed to pick off the medevac dropship.
Yeah, that was pretty bad for Koss. He only managed to kill 1 SCV building a supply depot.
Koss up until this point has lost 750 resources worth of units. Goody's only lost 275 infantry, or 275 money worth of units. So Goody has gotten the better of Koss so far in the little skirmishes that they've had. And particularly, you got to admit, that Viking picking off that medevac, that was pretty sweet. I mean, it just barely got it at the end of its range.
Excellent. Well, we see the 3rd expansion going down for Koss. Just opting to take the Hidden Rock expansion on the far left side of the map.
Yep, good point. And
only
Goody
stim, and we're getting the combat shield upgrade. Hopefully that'll help him survive a couple of the splash damage from those tanks. And our first Thor is now on the map from Goody.
And Goody's got 4 factories, so he's up to his old tricks again, Zomax.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this production... This kind of build is going to go on these really narrow maps. We got a tower on the way. Get those units out. We're going to lose 4 Marines went down in that, and here comes the Vikings.
The tank's going to survive, though. The Viking will probably no, the Viking goes down as well. Goody has got to get on top of this. But again, I mean, Goody's just moving his defense into that siege tank, and it's going to go down. So... I'm going to take a look at the loss counter, and Goody is at 925 in losses. Koss is at 1825 in losses. So once again, Goody fared pretty well in defense. Koss's 3rd base is up and running, and the 3rd base is an orbital command. So Koss does have 3 orbital commands. He's electing to go power economy. And you know what, Zomax? Again, Kaz is relying on these masses of infantry with these Marines at +1 attack and a few Marauders, and the Marines have combat shield and stim pack. And once you get 3 or 4 tanks and 3 or 4 Thors, it's really tough for, infantry doesn't scale up, so to speak. Is I guess what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the 4th base is going down. He's really trying to go. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like 6 or 7 more reactors coming out right now, because it looks like he's going to treat these Marines as pretty much expendable. Oof, wow, that's going to be pretty painful. These Hellions are getting a lot of SCV kills.
Yep. And in fact, now Kaz has now got less SCVs than Goody. Goody's got 58 SCVs. Kaz's got 54. Goody's done it again, man. Goody likes a big clump of heavy metal units as his army, and then he attacks with blue flame Hellions and a single dropship. That's his style. He's doing it here now. Kaz is at 142 unit count. Goody's at 137 unit count. Basically, we're seeing Thors and tanks and Hellions.
Here comes a pretty big push right on down there. He might catch him a little bit out of position. Oh, that's going to be good for Kaz. But now this is his time to turn around and run away.
Yeah, and these Thors are trapped behind the siege tanks.
That is cool. I've never seen that before.
The blue flame Hellions still do get in some damage. And
even on siege, those tanks are doing huge damage.
Yeah.
And those Thors can take a beating.
Absolutely. The splash damage just isn't as effective. The Thors are so big, they absorb the shots of one siege tank hit. And also Goody is going for his 3rd command center, while Empire Kaz's 4th building is going to be a planetary fortress.
And here we go with the scan fights. Got a lot of tanks coming up for Kaz. I think he actually outnumbers him in the tank count right now, at least on the forward line.
There's a Thor with 11 health, and Goody keeps it alive by repairing it. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no problem at all. 61 to 55 in the SCV count in favor of Kaz, so he may be able to pull this economic win out, because he's on 4 bases right now.
Yep.
Saturated that island base with primarily mules.
And Goody's essentially on 2 bases right now.
Yeah, if he can stop him from taking this 3rd one, I think he might be able to pull this one out. This might have been his plan the whole time.
It's going to be tough.
Taking that center premature and pushing him into the corners.
Yeah, Kaz has got 9 tanks. Goody's got 5 tanks. So let's see if Kaz can make these 9 tanks make the difference to allow Goody's 3rd base. Now, this 3rd base for Goody will be a planetary fortress.
This is when that Viking is really going to come into play, but he's got so many Thors to shoot him down.
And I find Goody doesn't lose tank battles. Like, he plays like this every game. Every game he's got 10 tanks. And so really, Kaz is playing into Goody's strength as a player. And Goody's going to use his Thors off to the side. I'm not sure what he's got up his sleeve, but we're seeing siege tanks set up. Now, Goody is at 133 unit count. Kaz is at 180 unit count, so Kaz does have a substantial advantage. And Kaz does also still have 10 more worker units mining off.
And we got a flank coming around the side. He's going to try to push this little Marine Marauder ball around the back to get these tanks out of position. Oh, and a drop right on top of the tank. That's really sexy.
Yeah, and what we might see now is we might see mules being dropped on the tanks because because he's got all those extra orbital commands.
First time I saw that little trick was in the Avello Beastie QT game. That was so famous.
And you know what? Goody used it against Avilo and steamrolled him.
So he pioneered the trick then.
I don't know if he pioneered it, but Goody later used it the next week and was able to pass through a huge line of siege tanks. Now, Goody is at 59 SCVs, mining off of 3 bases. Goody's main base is almost dire close to being completely outmined. And we see Goody is trying to, sneak in